doubts there might be, just to maybe take the converse of that and get yourself feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. It is about setting the tone early on in the tournament, and even if you don't get necessarily the result as we did the other night, the nature of the performance kind of sets you up in terms of that team confidence, both individually as well. You want to be that guy to kind of step up and set the tone with ball or bat. But what a great fixture, so much stuff.
They produce BBL 15.
Coming up against the champions who were good down there in Hobart. Struck it over 200 last.
Really flat and quick here. Now that's up in the air. Has he got enough on it? You bet he has. It wasn't even a full swing of the bat. The power of the man.
Well, that's a ridiculous shot, actually. There's not many people in the world can... It's not a bad delivery from Maxwell. Probably on the short.
Again, this has gone miles in the air. The catch should be taken. Fielders call one another out. Oh, no!
Alongside of the ground again, using those.
That might prove to be. He's going to get another chance here, will he? He's coming in. Surely not two in a row. No! He takes the catch and makes amends.
Well, that is immense. Huge moment for Hilton Cartwright and the Melbourne Stars. Mitch Owen.
Really nicely the other night did.
Get us back. Yes, play hit me.
Gee, what a moment. The Maxwell reaction was pretty
incredible start to the game of cricket.
Catch.
Dropped it short. They're busy out there. You know, an opening over. Out of...
Oh, he's nowhere near that. How's that?
It wasn't, Nick. We've heard the noise.
Yes.
And he's gone. Finger goes up. Ahmed's on his way back. He's going to review it, but I don't know about you two guys, but I heard something on the way through.
Looked like a serious nick behind to Sam Harper.
Picked up the outside edge on the way through there.
I am, and I'm getting old.
Absolutely bludgeoned it.
It would take that.
Well, there's that outswing and bit of room there for McDermott, who was good down in Hobart. Maxie, did you, when you expected Mitch Owen to go hard, did you expect him to go that hard in the first over?
I thought he was going to go hard. Oh, bold. I thought.
What was your plan, Glenn, to him?
Coming to the MCG, our first game with his reach, so just try.
Yeah, one of the most reliable Maxi out there, Hilton Cartwright. I bet you.
Surely we just can't have a reap. Bold.
Yeah, Maxi, Sam here. Just in terms of the dialogue around lessons that you learned, but also kind of what dialogue was that around the environment?
Most of the way through the season, as I said, the first.
It's a magnificent shot.
He is definitely back.
Stars, they have got a good young side to
pitch here, so looking at runs
by the Melbourne Stars. The remarkable thing about him is he hasn't lost his speed.
You'd do that if you could look that.
He strikes me. I haven't played with him. I've only played.
We welcome Adelaide viewers, and we almost picked up another wicket test, and it's been a dramatic.
Well, something different this from McDermott. 40 deliveries. Peter Siddle was very good.
McDermott can't find him at the moment.
Yeah, dimensions. We have a look at the MC.
Gets away from him. Harper knocks it down.
I think that's the beauty of actually coming over and playing in the Big Bash. Certainly something that I've learned, and every single venue offers a different kind of challenge. Obviously the pitch, but the venue kind of dimensions. As you said, it's the complete.
Have you got a favourite of all the grounds you've visited over here? Is there one that if you could pick it up and carry it around with you, you'd take it all over the joint?
Well, of course, Spotless.
Well, of course, other than your home ground, interesting list of players there. We might have to get back to that. One of our colleagues up here is on that. It's worth a chat. It's 2 for 23.
From here on in, Tim David striking up around his 50s a couple of years ago.
He announced himself to the world, Harris Ralph, in this competition. He's a welcome return to the league this year, and one not the start he would have been after.
And a strange field too. just have a look at Harris Welf. That one's very much leg side. He's got fine leg back, and he's got deep square leg back. Where?
You know what's probably altered their thinking is that kind of failed scoop shot from Pete Siddle the other end from Ben McDermott. We know that scoop shot, even though it didn't come off, is probably altered.
What do you think of you're our style guru, Hodgie? What do you think of the black wheels on the black strides of Harris Ralph?
Oh, he's rocking it. You know what? When you bowl 150, you can roll with whatever you want, Andy.
No problems.
Yeah, looks pretty cool, doesn't he? Yeah, well, that spot right there. Even just a fraction more outside off stump with a slip in play. That's good bowling from Harris Ralph. And sometimes as a bowler, you feel you can be determined by the field that you've got set. So we saw before it was pretty much dominant leg side, so you have to bowl on the pads.
Gee, that would have been a hairy single McDermott
From Harris Ralph after going.
Outstanding stuff. 5 runs from the over. It's 2 for 28. By the time this campaign's ended. Over the journey, that is a season with the Melbourne Stars.
And you'll see that length, Bilbo, like getting the ball into the wicket line, because the shortest part of the MCG is
Try
Max! Got him, Maxie! Well done, Max.
They just kind of sit off the ball a bit.
Hit me, Jelly.
And you'd be silly to take him on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
one of the very best of the tone in a fielding unit. He's fantastic.
Ball, slipper!
That's a good start for him as a star. Just the
in fashion, as he does. I've spent a lot of
years to build Stoinis into the attack. Australian Test cricketers, it's
history of what game, 100, 130 years.
straight up in the air, fielder underneath it, backing back, eyes on the ball, takes the catch. He's a good cricketer, young Campbell Callaway, and they are 3 down here. He's got one of the most
Really important. There's a bit of action out there for spend a fair bit of time together.
brilliant again, Callaway.
6 bowlers used, so step up and consistently win some.
Drifts onto his pad, his coverage out there.
And I think one thing that's helped as high as he possibly, just so he can sort of tonk him at the end.
No, it's a terrific opening over from Storn. He's picked up.
That's Max!
So if you are coming to Melbourne in the near change of overs, the 2 Hobart boys.
Terrible. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know whether it's the Hobart boys unawares. That gets away from everyone.
Yeah, that's his first bad ball.
I played it out in Western Sydney.
Get it, Harris!
On my side here. Anyway,
Yes,
back to
Max.
the cricket.
Good footwork from understanding the bowler doesn't want to get it up around. Punish anything short, square of the wicket.
Slipper!
Can clearly see his game plan of these two and get him to try and hit it.
Gives himself some room, targets that vacant cover.
It's a
Go, Harris!
He's very fast off the... David will come back for the 3rd.
Bit stiff there, actually. Mitchell's
First big over here for Hobart.
pressure of the 3 for 5th, losing the 3.
Yes, Joey. Well done, Joey. Yes. Great taste!
Think of 2. Be panicking just yet.
No, absolutely. You urge overs in the back half of the innings and propel you to.
Where do you want to... What sort of nick do you... Where do you want your...
In the middle order regularly.
Ball coming on. Yeah, so if you just have a look at Tom Curran, he take
The ball back towards the stumps and
Will go the distance, guided through that vacant cordon.
It's a nice shot. Just beautifully timed there from McDermott. Understood that the third was up. All he had to do was find
his bat faces, but two of the best.
And again, why not repeat the dose?
his first over. And you mentioned Jeez, that's hit hard. He did do at the MCG. He's run hard. Here, it's slightly different. You need to push the ball into those gaps.
And it's a really hard place to field.
Well done.
Is this where you as a wicketkeeper just start yelling at the field?
A couple of the boys found out the other night.
It's a warm night. It is going to join the wickets. Isn't necessarily your great.
So, yeah.
Let's go, Hill. No!
That's a good thinking about right there.
Get it, Glenn.
And I think he wants to be there when it's the end.
Good over from Maxwell. 9 gone, 3 for 70. So just pulled first over. Average. So, Big G, it was a volatile start to this one, and then the early wickets. McDermott, in this form of the game, hasn't got one to the boundary yet through how long he can hold himself back. What's the secret to your longevity, Hodgie?
Trying to stay fit, square at the wicket shot. So that was one of the things with. And the other, you're not vulnerable. It's that simple craft.
Yeah.
So if you're not, then
It's a credit to him and Dan Christian that punishes the body, doesn't it, Sam? And to see two blokes into their 40s still pushing through and being valuable contributors, absolute credit to them.
Absolutely, and that professionalism, he definitely.
Another very good contribution there at the halfway mark. 5 runs from that. Siddle over. It's 3.
like we're sitting up here with ambition, thinking when
To just let him take us through 1 and 12. And
Reggie, that would have been lucky.
he goes this over. He's launched into that. He's timed it absolutely perfectly, and that's bounced up and Cartwright in the schnoz on the way through. Typically wholehearted effort. Hard to believe.
and it brings absolute rubbish ball. Yeah. Fast bowlers have smack something, so he just smacked the crease with. Yeah, it can often bring a breakthrough as well, Andy. When there's times the batters can just adamant that you had the switch on. It's good delivery. That's what Haris Rauf needs to do. I think
I reckon he's getting great traction out of those black. There's a big last ball of the over, and it's too much on it for Mitch Swepson. Those little juniors would have.
It's part of our. He hit it outside of your boundary of your.
A good innings from McDermott. Paced himself really well here.
The English might be able to use
I knew that.
McDermott.
That's what he's shaped to do, and he's got plenty on it. And that flew away over mid-off.
Yep, that open bat face again. He looked to go over.
Go, Max! No run, sorry.
On crunch it, square of the. Yeah, what about that last year?
Oh, absolutely crunched past the bowler.
And that's that area. It's a dangerous game for bowlers nowadays, especially when Tim David's batting.
So that was short, fielder out there, sized it up brilliantly well. Terrific catch, Tommy Rogers. And that's the end of the dangerous Tim David, who's muttering
19.
hard. If you're Ben McDermott, oh, almost. beats the man, and he's away first ball.
Like most left-handers, any sort of width, that cut shot straight across the turf.
He gets it past that short fine.
We've seen some real urge. He's a tough dude. That would have hurt that.
And that's up, and Fielder getting back. He's got enough on it. In fact, he has muscled that somehow for 6.
Yeah, it's just strength. Ben McDermott just didn't look like he got a free. It's not a bad missing on the.
Oh no! Can't get it.
It's going to land safely.
Easy. It's easy too. You're right.
Sorry, Young.
Sorry, yeah, Maxi.
He's launched it high. Fielder underneath it. Catch should be taken, and it is. Mitch Swepson completes the deal. Stoinis picks up another wicket, and that's a. So he can tap it. Glenn, pace-off does look like a thing here tonight. Out of the ball, it does appear to be. Picked that up pretty nicely. That's an excellent shot from Jordan.
He's got to sort these spikes out, Harris Ralph. I mean, they look cool, but they're not.
Hasn't got nearly enough of that. Brilliantly bowled from Ralph. Kellaway takes his second catch of the innings, and Jordan's on his way. Just a couple of hard in. He's picked him up again, has he? Ralph's got another one. Excellent catch from Kellaway. Ellis is on his way.
Well, there you go. Back-to-back wickets. He's got one before.
He has.
And I'm sure he got a hat-trick here as well.
20. Oh, he was attacking the stumps and he liked what he saw. Can't believe he won. Wade, that is a magnificent shot. The catch has been brilliantly taken by a man who makes it look so very easy.
Hope there you go. There's
to then be able to throw the balls up his second, almost his third. It's a brilliant delivery and it did not deserve that.
Any batter would tell you that's the best shot in the game. And nailed his Yorker. So unlucky. Manages just to get an inside edge on it.
Nick, oh, what a catch! Sam Harper, one of the best. Outstanding stuff.
Unbelievable catch for a very...
Siddle picks up his third. It's very, very good performance by Peter Siddle. Very content with that. They've got the job.
Absolutely. First half of the strong bowling lineup for the Hurricanes. They got plenty a decent platform to chase down this. Looks a great pitch.
What do you think, Hodgie?
Yeah, well, it is game on, and I think I mentioned it early in the broadcast, Andy, that I think it lies very much on these young players that need to step up for the Melbourne Stars. Joe Clark only played a couple of games last year. Tom Rogers, just 46 runs for the season in 8 games. And that opening the batting, that was one area which they needed to improve. Sam Harper as well, 153 runs, a little bit better, striking at 109. So they really need to set the tone. They've, again, stacked their side with heavy hitters down the order, but they haven't given them the luxury to set that sort of cornerstone to allow them to do it. So they've gone with the same methodology. Myself and Sam were talking before air about, well, maybe they should have changed that up.
More speed. And they're going to take what they're given here, the Melbourne Stars.
Good running first off. Something we didn't see too much from the Hurricanes, and we know.
That's put away, flies off the bat. Over pitch, down leg side, got what it deserved.
Yeah, it did. Good start from Tom Rogers. Bad ball from Riley Meredith on her outside leg stump, swinging down, as you mentioned, Sam.
Well, he's having his best year in T20 cricket statistically this year by a significant margin, but A couple got away from him there at the end of the first over. It's 9 for none. That's a good shot. Excellent shot. Hurt his hamstring early last year and took no further part in the tournament, but we know he's very capable of being a significant player in this tournament.
And one of the smallest grounds is
Beautifully put away by Rogers. Picked him up. One bounce. Lovely shot.
This is a great example of what Rogers can bring to the table. That's just a good cricket shot. Banged in at good pace. 135 kilometres an hour, so
he helps that on its way. There's no one down there. So a couple of boundaries off the over, 10 runs in. Well, Marcus Stoinis and his mates are...
a good start here, the Melbourne Stars. There's no need.
1 run away. That's nicely swung away. Beautifully timed. 4th boundary already for Tom Rogers. Started well.
Yeah, he has good batting. You'll see him do well. He's a good kid.
Flies away.
And hope that it doesn't really get dewy, but the temperature's dropped a bit here and it's actually a little bit skidding on. So we got some bowlers with decent pace, so that kind of felt easier.
He's thumped that. That is a magnificent shot. Cleared that front leg and hammered it away.
It's a good shot. Timmy still there. It's Hodgie, mate. One of the things we were talking about up here is
Innings today.
Timmy, I was trying.
Just hitting a lot of shots to fielders at the moment, isn't he, Joe Clark? So
Oh, that's in line, mate. Nice spin.
Impressive, wasn't he? It's 20 cricket.
Oh, nice.
So this is what the Melbourne Stars, they only need to do this for a period of top position overseas play. Any sort
So he goes to the rope again, but he has holed out. Chowdhury takes the catch, and that's the end of Tom Rogers.
as Hodgie said, just knocking it.
Every inch a player of the future.
Right.
Oh, I love it.
So he just needs to soak up this pressure for the moment. Made some important runs for Victoria.
Nice bowling, nice bowling.
Because the matchups, as you know, Bilbo to Lex is a good player, is a classy player.
Yep. So 4 runs successful though.
First over, so
Shad Hussain almost
Love the
gets
look
the
of that, boy. Love the look
nick.
of that.
A release point from the legs.
Oh, that's close.
Nikhil Chowdhury.
Got his second wicket, so he's picked up another one. Clark trying to force the issue, shape something, couldn't get enough on it.
look good early.
A lot of it's going to come from... It's through everyone. Sam, how much of that stuff that Matthew Wade's doing is obviously to keep his fielders on their toes, but...
By leg slip for that particular shot.
Yep. It's nicely played. And cut quickly. Nicely tucked away.
Easy shot for Stoinis. All you do is just spin.
Oh, that's good spin.
Because you hear Matthew Wade there, it is spinning. So if you want to...
Nice bowling, good bowling.
Yeah, absolutely, Hodgie. I completely agree, and I agree with Matthew as well. Marcus Stoinis can reverse. Don't mind Marcus Stoinis reverse sweeping,
Oh, I've got him.
especially as he's looking to bowl so straight. Obviously, take it off the stumps and reverse sweep.
Catch it!
There it is. He couldn't resist for too long. And he finds the gap and the rope.
That's a miss hit, that. I'm not sure how he's chunked it.
That's a good shot.
He's hit that hard. There's no half measures about that. It's 10 rows back and it's a fine catch. I think you wanted to hang on to the ball.
You can't do anything, but I mean...
What can you do about this?
Oh, bang.
It's a good shot. He puts the Seagulls to one side and puts that ball away.
Thanks for joining us. Back to you guys upstairs.
Or just take it on yourself. Slices one back with a point. Not entirely where he intended it to go, but that's his first boundary in BBL 15, and he's looked very comfortable and composed.
Yeah, he has. It's been nice and composed so far.
Oh, good bounce.
It's good over so far from Ahmed. Just
Bowling, nice.
Nice bowling.
Well, that'll work. That is as good as a good one. 8 runs through in and going tonight.
Catch!
It'll take some stopping in the end. He's found the soft spot in the outfield again. Callaway, and has absolutely crushed that. Did not move. Stand and deliver start.
Lovely technique he has, obviously a tool.
And that'll be 4 more. They are rolling towards this target now.
see, we spoke to Tim David earlier about the dimensions of the ground. Now,
Oh, big Billy through, yeah. Had a bit of a mess of it.
the Melbourne Stars should actually host them, wasn't he?
And brings it up emphatically. What a lovely shot. And what a fine half-century for Marcus Stoinis.
Yep, he's enjoyed that. Skipper standing up tonight. First off with the ball, 2 for 18 off 3 overs, and then 50 odd to get his team all but there in a run chase against the reigning champions. So he's put on an
And through again. It's a lovely shot. Right out of the top draw, that one.
That's amazing. We mentioned it was a good matchup for Marcus Stoinis to face Chris Jordan. That's why pitched up, pitched for the short pitch delivery, giving yourself a little bit of room. That is
Oh, he has, Hodgie.
Yeah.
That's exactly how he's finished it. In the most perfect way possible. 6 needed, delivered in one, lusty swing of the bat. Magnificent stuff, Stoinis. What a way to start for the Melbourne Stars.
no, we love that. Great work.